Mr. Robert Wolsmann was a corporate pilot for Mutual of Omaha and a well-known member of the Omaha aviation community. The scholarship was formed in 1999, and in 2001, the name and meaning of the scholarship changed when Robert's wife, Rosita, was added to honor both their memories. The recipient of the Robert E. and Rosita C. Wolsmann Scholarship is Osmar Carboni Lopez. Osmar is a senior graduating in May of 2021 and is from Mexico City, Mexico. He is an air transport admin concentration. The Kenneth and Patrick Chambers Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing flight training. Both Kenneth and Patrick had a true love and passion for aviation. Patrick was an A&P and would go on to work in the aviation insurance industry before his accident. Kenneth spent 4 years in the Navy and worked for Duncan Aviation and others before he died in a helicopter accident. In honor of Kenneth and Patrick, their family established this award with no affiliation to the university, but a true love and passion for aviation. The recipient of the Kenneth and Patrick Chambers Memorial Scholarship is Daniel Adams. Daniel will graduate in May of 2022 and is originally from Baghdad, Iraq. His concentration is professional flight. The Donald L. Smithey Scholarship in Aviation Administration was established in 2001 to recognize Mr. Smithey's inspiration in the creation of the Aviation Institute. The focus on aviation administration is in recognition of his extraordinary and visionary leadership as executive director of the Omaha Airport Authority before his retirement in 2009. Our air traveling community prospered under his direction. The recipient of the Donald Smithey Scholarship is Shayla Barr. Shayla will graduate May of 2022. Shayla is from Crofton, Nebraska, and her concentration is Air Transport Administration. The Denzel K. and Melba J. Atchison Student Enrichment Fund is designed to provide support to students in the area of financial need or educational assistance. The fund was created to honor the many years of service to UNO provided by Denny and Melba. The recipient of the Denzel K. and Melba J. Atchison Student Enrichment Fund is Alex Wynn. Alex will graduate in December of 2020 and is from Lenexa, Kansas, and his concentration is unmanned aircraft systems. In May of 2011, the UNO Aviation Institute family had a student taken from us way too soon. Robert Azer was a senior in the Bachelor of Science in Aviation Air Transport Administration program and was on track to graduate in August of 2011 when his life was cut short. Through the efforts of the Azer family, JetLinks Aviation, and the Aviation Institute, the Robert Azer Memorial Scholarship has been established to honor Rob and to aid students like Rob in completing their education. The recipient of the Robert Azer Memorial Scholarship is Caleb Hunter. Caleb will graduate May of 2022 and is from Council Bluffs, Iowa. His concentration is professional flight. Aviation, and particularly flight instructing, was Larry's passion. He first soloed a J3 Cub in Fremont, Nebraska in 1952 and went on to earn his private commercial instrument, multi-engine flight instructor, and airline transport pilot certificates. He was a long-time aircraft owner and flight instructor in the Omaha, Wahoo, and Fremont areas. In 2001, he was named the Nebraska Instructor of the Year and was a finalist for the National Flight Instructor of the Year. In 2007, the FAA awarded him the Wright Brothers Master Pilot Award for demonstrating professionalism, skill, and aviation expertise by maintaining safe flight operations for 50 years or more. He most recently served as a simulator instructor at the UNO Aviation Institute, where he enjoyed passing along his love of aviation. The recipient of the Larry M. Smith Memorial Scholarship is Alex Wynn. Alex will graduate in December of 2020 and is from Lenexa, Kansas, and his concentration is unmanned aircraft systems. The Arlene V. Steyer Scholarship was created in 2018 to honor the life of Arlene Steyer, who was a fixture in the Omaha aviation community and an alumnus of the UNO Aviation Institute. The recipient of the Arlene V. Steyer Memorial Scholarship is Gwendolyn Dunlop. Gwen is a senior graduating in May of 2021 and is from Omaha, Nebraska. Her concentration is professional flight. JetLinks Aviation and the UNO Aviation Institute combined forces in 2013 to put on the JetLinks Aviation Institute Golf Classic. This annual golf tournament is used to raise funds for the UNO Aviation Institute students. The JetLinks Aviation Institute Golf Classic sponsorship serves to recognize the generous donations received at the annual Golf Classic. The recipient of the JetLinks Aviation Institute Golf Classic is Jake Wohlers. Jake will graduate in May of 2021 and is from Beebeetown, Iowa. His concentration is professional flight. In 1999, Bruce Tuttle helped launch JetLinks Aviation as a consultant to the company. He would be hired on at JetLinks full-time as Director of Safety in 2005 and was instrumental in establishing their safety management program. He would retire from JetLinks in 2017 as their Director of Compliance. Bruce had a love and passion for aviation that he shared with the students of our program. Bruce passed away in July of 2018, and in his honor, the JetLinks Aviation Institute Golf Classic established the Bruce Tuttle Memorial Scholarship. The recipient of the first ever Bruce Tuttle Memorial Scholarship is Cesar Sanchez. Cesar will graduate May of 2021, is from Bellevue, Nebraska, and his concentration is professional flight. Jamie Barrett Memorial Scholarship was established in 2014 to honor the life of Jamie Barrett. Mr. Barrett was a 35-year aviation industry veteran and held the Chief Operating Officer position with JetLinks Aviation during its initial years of development. He was instrumental in the growth of the company and loved spending time with UNO students while they completed their internship at JetLinks Aviation. Mr. Barrett's family, in partnership with JetLinks Aviation, established this scholarship to inspire and contribute to the lives of many more UNO Aviation students. Recipient of the Jamie Barrett Memorial Scholarship is Dustin Dieters. Dustin will graduate December of 2021, is from Seneca, Kansas, and his concentration is professional flight. The David L. LaMar Memorial Scholarship was created to honor the life and memory of UNO Aviation Institute student David LaMar, who passed away on December 20th, 1995. A senior at the time of the accident, David had a love and passion for flying like so many of our students. For those that got to meet David and fly with him, they truly understood why he always had a smile on his face. The recipient of the David L. LaMar Memorial Scholarship is Jake Wohlers. Jake will graduate May of 2021, is from Beebeetown, Iowa, and his concentration is professional flight. The Nebraska Aviation Council works throughout the state of Nebraska to promote the local aviation interests of the state. The scholarship was established with the NU Foundation to support aviation education in Nebraska. This year, they have selected 2 students to receive this award. The first recipient of the Nebraska Aviation Council Scholarship is Logan Herring. Logan is a senior graduating in May of 2021 from Gretna, Nebraska, and his concentration is professional flight. The second recipient of the Nebraska Aviation Council Scholarship is Sydney Fuller. Sydney will graduate May of 2022 and is from Hastings, Nebraska. Her concentration is professional flight. The Chris A. Hawks Memorial Scholarship was created to honor and commemorate the life of Chris Hawks, a former University of Nebraska and Omaha Aviation Institute flight student. After graduation, Chris had planned to pursue a career in aviation as a corporate pilot. The Chris Hawks Memorial Scholarship is awarded to students pursuing a career as a professional pilot. The Hawks family and friends host an annual fundraising golf tournament to support this endowment. This year, they have selected 2 students to receive this award. The first recipient of the Chris A. Hawks Memorial Scholarship is Travis Nelson. Travis is a senior graduating in May 2021 and is from Papillion, Nebraska. His concentration is professional flight. The second recipient of the Chris A. Hawks Memorial Scholarship is Luke Honenberger. Luke will graduate in May of 2022 and is from Atlantic, Iowa. His concentration is professional flight. The Student of the Year Scholarship is based solely on recommendations of the faculty of the Aviation Institute. It was a very difficult decision again this year as we had a number of great candidates for this honor. This scholarship recognizes a balanced combination of student scholarship, involvement in aviation student groups, leadership roles that they have taken, campus involvement, community service, and professionalism in all aspects of what they do. This year, the faculty selected Sydney Dew as the 2020 Student of the Year. Sydney is a senior graduating in the spring of 2020 and is from Friend, Nebraska. Her concentration is professional flight. The Durham Scholarship Award was established by the Aviation Institute to recognize the remarkable contributions of Mr. Charles Durham and his family in establishing the Aviation Institute. The stipend is provided through the JetLinks Aviation Institute Golf Classic, and the Durham Scholarship is considered the highest academic honor awarded to an aviation student. The recipient of the Durham Scholarship Award is Travis Nelson. Travis is a senior graduating in May of 2021 and is from Papillion, Nebraska. His concentration is professional flight.
I'd like to thank you all for joining us for our virtual honors convocation. We certainly appreciate the fact that you tuned in to learn about the students and their accomplishments that are in the Aviation Institute. We're really proud of these students for all that they've accomplished, and we're very pleased to be able to honor them with scholarships and awards. We want to congratulate them, but we also want to thank the sponsors of these many scholarships. A lot of people around the community have invested resources in these scholarships and the endowments with the University of Nebraska Foundation that allow us to award an exceptional number of scholarships each year. So thank you so much for joining us, and go Mavs.